Have you ever wondered why you diet, exercise, take medicine very on time, but when you wake up in the morning, your body is still exhausted and drained, and the blood pressure index skyrockets in an incomprehensible way? Don't rush to blame age, because the real culprit rarely comes from aging, but is an invisible habit lurking right on your bedside table when the lights go out. Hello. I'm Dr. Kevin Carter. Let's take care of your health so you can keep living life on your own terms. Quick check. If you're watching this for your health, just drop a 1 in the comments. Let me tell you about Arthur, 67 years old. He lives extremely properly, diligently walks, and always tries to maintain his health. However, every morning when he wakes up, his blood pressure is at a dangerous high level. Our body is originally like a house. When night falls, the yin, quiet time according to Eastern philosophy, the electrical fuse system needs to be turned off so that everything rests and recovers. But with Arthur, something has secretly turned the alarm back on in his cardiovascular system in the middle of the night. If you find yourself falling into the same situation as Arthur, please remember this carefully. The body is not betraying you at all. It is only working hard to protect you from a small misunderstanding. You are not doing anything wrong at all. Now, let's step into Arthur's room at 3 a.m. with me to see what is really happening in his blood vessels. When stepping into Arthur's quiet room at 3 a.m., everything looks extremely peaceful. But deep under his skin, a silent battle is taking place. Imagine your blood vessel system like a network of water pipes in a house. During the day, when you move around and work, the water valves are opened wide to supply energy. But when night falls, the main valve naturally needs to be turned down to reduce pressure, helping the entire pipe system to be maintained and rested. Science calls this natural pressure reduction phenomenon dipping. It is very interesting that thousands of years ago, Eastern medicine also deeply understood this through the philosophy of the biological clock. Midnight is the time when everything withdraws into itself. The meridians need absolute stillness to soothe and nourish qi and blood. However, for many of us, this water valve is accidentally stuck. This phenomenon is called non-dipper, when hearts cannot sleep. During the day, all indicators seem perfect. But when you close your eyes, instead of being softly relaxed, the blood vessels have to strain and tense up like metal pipes, enduring a continuous, powerful water flow. The famous Ohama study has proven that it is precisely the blood vessels not resting at night that is the deep root cause leading to cardiovascular damage in the early morning, no matter how healthy you appear during the day. When seeing the blood pressure numbers jumping up every morning, I know many of you feel very discouraged. You may click your tongue and tell yourself, "It must be because I'm old now," or "It's due to genetics, I have to accept it." But please listen to me. The body is not opposing you at all. It is only speaking up to call for help. The heart is still diligently working for you. This is purely just a small mechanical error of the system, a switch accidentally stuck, and absolutely not because you did something wrong or neglected your health. Don't blame yourself anymore. I know you have tried very hard, have reduced salt intake, and diligently walked every day. Our job now is not to fear, but only to find a way to gently flip that switch back to its original position. And surprisingly, that switch often lies obediently in the very glass of water that you still raise to relax every evening. And surprisingly, That stuck switch often lies in the very glass of water that you use to relax every evening. Many of us have the habit of sipping a little wine before sleep. You think that a little alcohol will soothe the mind, helping you easily drift into sleep. And honestly, it is like that in the first few hours. But imagine this is like you taking out a high-interest loan. You get relaxation right at 10 p.m., but your body has to pay a steep price at 1 a.m. Western science calls this the two-phase effect of alcohol, while Eastern medicine from ancient times has viewed alcohol as something with extremely strong heat nature, causing fire to rise and burning the cool yin energy source necessary for the body to stay still in the middle of the night. Let me help you feel exactly the pressure that your body has to endure at midnight. Right now, while sitting comfortably in that chair, try raising one arm high above your head. That's right, raise it straight up. Now, clench your hand tightly into a fist, then open it wide. Keep clenching and opening continuously and strongly like that for about 30 to 60 seconds. What do you start to feel? Is your forearm aching numbly? Your fingers becoming tense, colder, and the blood flow seeming congested? That painful, numb aching is exactly the resistance of the blood vessels when blood has to struggle to pump through in a constricted condition. That is exactly what your heart has to endure at 1 a.m. When the liver begins to process the alcohol, the sympathetic nervous system is suddenly activated. Instead of being gently relaxed like soft water pipes, your blood vessels constrict tightly just like the fist just now. The poor heart has to beat loudly, straining to push blood throughout the body in the thick darkness of night. Come on, lower your hand, relax your shoulders. How many seconds could you hold before your hand started to ache? Please comment that number of seconds right below this video so we can record your starting line together. Don't be discouraged. The lower your score today, the more miraculous the improvement in the next 2 weeks will be. You reach for the glass of wine because you want to find peace for sleep. Your intention is extremely legitimate, and you always want the best for this life. We are not at fault at all. We only accidentally chose the wrong companion for the night. When you gently put that glass of wine down, your heart will immediately be untied. But you may be thinking, I don't drink wine. I drink fruit juice for health. Unfortunately, the next truth will surprise you greatly. But before revealing this health-disguised enemy, I want to give you a tool to soothe your heart at night, instead of having to reach for any glass of liquid. It is an acupressure method combined with calm breathing. The way to do it is very easy. Turn your left palm up. Place 3 fingers of your right hand horizontally right under the wrist crease of your left hand. The point right under your index finger, nestled between the 2 large tendons, is exactly the Neiguan point. Use your thumb to press with moderate force on this point. Massage in a slow circle for 10 counts. While massaging, inhale deeply through your nose to expand your chest, then exhale gently through your mouth. Why does this small movement bring miracles? Eastern medicine considers the Neiguan point as the protective gate leading straight to the heart, helping to lower fire and calm the spirit immediately. At the same time, Western science has proven that pressing on this point along with deep breathing will directly stimulate the vagus nerve. It is like you sending an urgent message to the parasympathetic nervous system, ordering immediate relaxation of the tense blood vessels so blood flows smoothly. A safety reminder for you. If your fingers have joint pain and are difficult to use force, please do not force yourself. You only need to use your palm to gently stroke to warm the entire wrist area. Your body will still receive similar soothing. Now, when the heart has calmed down, be careful with the glass of fresh grapefruit juice. Grapefruit contains furanocoumarins compounds that make the guardian enzymes CYP3A4 in the intestine sleepy. Then, the blood pressure pill you take is not metabolized normally, but rushes into the blood, causing danger for 24 hours. You did the right thing by choosing fresh fruit. You are not at fault at all for accidentally falling into this trap. Grapefruit is clear. So, what about the cup of herbal tea with a faint aroma, or the refreshing fruit juice that you always trust? Tonight, the first thing you need to do is pick up the herbal tea box on the bedside table and read the label carefully. If the packaging does not clearly print the line, "does not contain caffeine," please do not drink it before going to sleep. Similarly, put those sweet fruit juices like orange juice or apple juice in the refrigerator to save for tomorrow morning. Why do we have to do that? A cup of tea contains hidden caffeine, just like an alarm clock set to the wrong time, quietly waking the nervous system in the middle of the night. And the sugar in fruit juice is like you throwing an extra can of gasoline into the dying fire. When sugar rushes into the blood, the body immediately secretes insulin. Western science has proven that insulin will fiercely activate the stress hormone cortisol. Cortisol sounds like an alarm siren, ordering the blood vessels to constrict tightly right when you are closing your eyes to relax. This completely matches the Eastern health-nourishing philosophy. The spleen and stomach need absolute stillness. Do not take in strong energy when the body is preparing to enter the dream world. They print the line, "relaxing herbal tea," very large on the outside of the packaging. Anyone among us who sees it will completely trust it. You were deceived by labels that swapped concepts, and absolutely not because you were careless or negligent. You did very well when always striving to find natural drinks to protect this life. A small safety warning for you. If you are using meal replacement milks or electrolyte replenishing water in the evening, please be very careful because the sodium in them will increase the blood pressure flowing to the heart right when you just lie down horizontally on the bed. Please move them to daytime to protect your heart. Before we move to the next important method, please take a second to press the like button. This action helps the video reach other elderly people who are quietly struggling with this condition. After having identified those traps hidden under the health disguise, I want to invite you to do a small test right at the chair you are sitting in. We will apply a method combining Eastern mindfulness art and calm breathing to self-diagnose your bedroom again. Right now, slowly close your eyes. Inhale deeply through your nose. Imagine the cool, fresh air soothing your chest. Then, exhale gently through your mouth. Now, in that quiet space, imagine your bedside table from last night. What is on it? Review the 5 enemies we just named. A glass of wine, a glass of grapefruit juice, a cup of herbal tea with unclear labeling, a glass of sweet fruit juice, or a bottle of high-sodium electrolyte water. Just look at them in your mind. Name them without any judgment. Why does this small exercise bring power? Eastern philosophy calls this mindfulness, the ability to perceive reality clearly. Scientifically, the National Institutes of Health, NIH, of the United States, has proven that combining breathing rhythm with mindfulness will extinguish the fear center in the brain. Instead of panicking, this breathing helps lower cortisol, so you can clean up unconscious habits gently but firmly. Please note, if during deep breathing you feel a bit dizzy, open your eyes and breathe at a normal rhythm. Your comfort is always the top priority. Even if last night you accidentally drank all 5 of those things, right now you have seen through them. Forgive yesterday. You did absolutely nothing wrong. You just had not been warned before. Today, the proactive right has truly returned to your own hands. And when we have removed those old habits, we will not leave that space empty. We will fill it with a deep red gem drop. We will fill that empty space with a wonderful drink, pure beetroot juice. The way to do it is very simple. About 45 to 60 minutes before sleep, drink exactly 120 to 180 milliliters of beetroot juice. Remember to use the pure type. Absolutely do not add any spoonful of sugar. You can squeeze in a little fresh lemon juice or a few slices of fresh ginger to enhance the flavor. The drinking time is extremely important because your body needs this amount of time to prepare and fully receive the healing. Why does beetroot bring such miraculous power? Imagine your blood vessels right now being tightly squeezed by tense arms. Beetroot juice is like a gentle lullaby, slowly loosening those arms, helping blood flow smoothly. According to Western medicine, the reputable scientific journal Hypertension has proven that beetroot contains a large amount of natural nitrates. When entering the body, it converts into nitric oxide, a biological key ordering the smooth muscle cells on the vessel walls to fully dilate during sleep. This harmonizes perfectly with the using organ to nourish organ philosophy of Eastern medicine, using foods with the deep red color of Mother Earth to nourish the heart, supplement blood, bringing calm stillness to the meridians at midnight. However, I need to remind you of one important thing. Because beetroot's vessel dilating power is very great, if you are taking Western blood pressure medicine, please inform your doctor at the next visit to ensure they do not interact to lower blood pressure excessively. You see, just one extremely small and gentle change, we have soothed the heart. You do not need to strain and force the body anymore. You are only gently cooperating to help it reduce its burden. The drink is ready. But do you know, even the position you lie in also determines the heartbeat of the heart. The beetroot drink is ready. But do you know the lying position also determines the heartbeat of the heart? Imagine the aorta like a highway. When you lie on your back or on your right side, the weight of your body creates compressive force on this route. But when you lie on your left side, all obstacles are cleared. Science proves this position significantly reduces mechanical pressure on the aorta, helping blood flow to the heart most gently. This completely matches the Eastern lying meditation art, using a slightly curled lying position to nourish qi and protect the true heart at midnight. Before sinking into sleep in that wonderful left side lying position, I want you to do a small movement with me to expand the chest. Please sit up straight a little. Ready? Inhale deeply and raise your arms up. Exhale and lower them is 1. Up, down is 2. Up, down is 3. Right now, while counting the rhythm with you, I start to feel my 2 palms warming up gradually. The heart beats a little faster, but each beat is extremely clean, steady, and full of vitality. My chest feels like it is opening wide, fully receiving the freshness. Up, down is 4. Up, down is 5. Wonderful. Please stop here. Do you feel your chest lighter now? I know many times we are afraid to start a new exercise. You may have heard someone advise to do this movement 20 or 30 times every evening. Don't create burden for yourself by doing that if you are not used to it. In this first week, you only need to do exactly 5 rhythms with me, and that's enough. This super small amount will completely eliminate procrastination and reduce all pressure in your mind. Just 5 arm stretches, then gently lie on your left side. You are embracing your heart with the gentlest soothing. And to make the heart beat slower, your eyes also need to turn off the lights properly. Western science points out that blue light from phone or TV screens is like a loud car horn in the middle of the night, completely eliminating melatonin, a hormone that not only helps you sleep well, but also has a real effect in quietly regulating blood pressure. This is extremely similar to the Eastern nourishing spirit art, which is keeping the mind from being distracted before sleep to protect true qi. In addition, if your doctor agrees, please try supplementing magnesium glycinate. Consider this mineral as a talented conductor, skillfully soothing each nerve cell to calm down after a long, noisy day. But I know, saying is always easier than doing. Don't be angry with yourself if last night you accidentally scrolled on your phone or watched the news too late. The modern world is designed to keep our eyes always open. Tonight, we just need to try doing it a little differently. By the way, I want to give you a few extremely small lifestyle tips, but they bring huge rewards for the heart. First, when you sit watching familiar TV programs in the evening, apply the 20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes of sitting, please move by tiptoeing up and down for 20 seconds. Our calf muscles are the second heart. This small movement is like you turning on an auxiliary pump, pushing the stagnant blood from the legs back to the heart in an extremely gentle way. Second, right now, check if you are crossing your legs while sitting. If yes, please lower your legs. Crossing legs will create a knot on the pipe of blood vessels, making the heart have to strain harder. And finally, the front-loading tactic, drinking water concentrated in the daytime. Instead of drinking a lot of water at dinner, drink large glasses of water with your usual breakfast. It both helps you avoid the sugary fruit juice at night and keeps the bladder quiet, not waking you up at 2 a.m. Does it sound like a lot to remember? But please listen to me. Don't try to do all the ways every day. Just choose 2 things that feel most natural to you. Persistence is more important than quantity. The heart will be grateful for every small effort of yours. We have reached the end of the journey. Let's arrange these puzzle pieces back into their correct positions with me. To rebuild peace for the deep night, imagine your health like building a solid house. We need to follow the correct priority order. The first and most core foundation is always lifestyle, the act of bravely recognizing and gently putting down the glass of wine, the glass of grapefruit juice, or the cup of hidden caffeine tea at midnight. When the foundation is solid, we continue to support the body with natural remedies, like the soothing from a glass of pure beetroot juice, or a left side lying position embracing the heart. And finally, at the highest level, only then comes Western medicine. The doctor's pill is a wonderful protective shield, but that shield only maximizes its power when your blood vessels have been relaxed, not straining to resist in the darkness. You see, the real power to change health does not lie entirely in prescriptions, but lies in your own choices every evening before turning off the lights. Age is not a sentence at all. The heart is still diligently beating. and this body still always loves you unconditionally. Just one small, gentle change full of understanding is enough to turn around an entire life. Maybe keep this video to yourself, but if someone you care about is quietly struggling, this could really help them. I am Dr. Kevin Carter. I wish you tonight and every night hereafter a truly peaceful sleep and a healthy heart. And make sure to watch this next episode. I've picked this one especially for you. Definitely watch. See you there.